y'all know the vibes. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hey, let's get straight to the vid. Y'all know the vibes. Yes, sir.
Guys, my name's Ty Knox, and welcome to Top 5 Unknowns.
Knox.
5 Shocking Inmate Reactions, Part 2. Number 5.
Okay, that's what this is. This is how the inmates react after they get their sentence. And I tell y'all all the time, bro, it always felt good doing that crime. And it's like 99% of y'all out there that's, you know, even I'm a part of that 99% to where you'll do the crime, bro, you ain't thinking about the time. That don't come until you get a little older. That come with maturity to where you about to do a crime, you think about the time afterwards, you know what I'm saying? But when you young, bro, 25 and under or something, anyway, when you don't think about it, they're about to show the consequences of that shit right now.
For this first clip, the case was kept relatively private, so there isn't a whole lot of information surrounding it. However, a 19-year-old named Anthony Rodriguez...
I told you, when you under 25, they say Anthony Rodriguez got 25 years to life. You went in when you're 19. 25 years to life. You do good, you could probably get parole in like 15 years or something like that. But where the judge try to F with your mind at is that 25 years to life, meaning you're 19. You're going to be in prison longer than you've been alive for 25 years if we let you out. Or you're going to be in here for the rest of your life making one dumb mistake, bro. And I promise you, all of them are going to have that face right there. All of y'all going to have that face right there. Bro, right now today, if the judge told me I got life, I'm crying. I'm not lying. Matter of fact, that's everybody right there. The judge, yeah, whoop-de-whoop, Darrell, we sent you to... What you mean, bro? I got to do YouTube videos tomorrow. What the fuck? Tears.
was sentenced to 30 years in prison back in 2013. His sentence was given after he was found guilty of sexual assault of a deaf woman from Bakersfield. He nearly got
Shut
away
up,
with that
man. Shut up, Bakersfield. I used to live there, but... Was she already... Did she already pass away, or did he hump a body that she wasn't there? What?
Back in 2013, his sentence was given after he was found guilty of sexual assault of a deaf woman from Bakersfield.
Oh, a deaf woman. A deaf woman.
He nearly got away with the crime too, though a trace of his DNA was found at the crime scene, definitively tying him to the assault. Take a look at his reaction as his sentencing was read.
It was the outburst that shocked the courtroom.
Let's see it.
Anthony Rodriguez had just...
You gonna throw me away? You gonna throw me away? What you mean we gonna throw you away, bro? You ran up in there and tried to get this girl because she couldn't hear you breaking her house. She up there watching TVs, you break into the house, you break into the look. Kick down the door. Oh, I know the glass was right there, glass fell on the, you know what I'm saying? That made the noise. Dog barking, that made the noise. She just right there chilling. She deaf, bro. She don't even know what's going on downstairs. And you took advantage of her? And then you gonna tell the judge, oh, you just want to throw me away? Yeah. And like, who want to swallow the key? Anybody got a dog in their backyard? Lock him up and throw away the key, bro. You desperate if you got to get the deaf one.
He turned 18 and was on probation when he was arrested for sexually assaulting a 25-year-old woman at MLK Park.
I think that it was a crime of opportunity.
Oh, that was at the park. No matter where that was at, she still couldn't hear him coming. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of messed up. That you up here going to try to... She already... One of her senses is gone. She's handicapped, bro. And you up here going to ask the judge. You stand right there, all right?
I truly...
You stand right there, all right?
I think that she was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
The victim was taken 105 feet, dragged from outside the park and into the MLK Park men's bathroom.
Martin Luther King Park right there on California Avenue. Oh, my God. Like I said, I used to live in Bakersfield, bro. They said MLK Park right there on California in South Orange. Is that South Orange? That's in the hood, bro. Y'all know every ghetto in America got a Martin Luther King Park and street. They stay right down the street over there on North Rep and 3rd Street, bro. And this right here is beyond. And this was 2013, bro. Whoa. Yeah. I was out there for like that 5-6 months.
One of the really more poignant moments during the trial was that she
I was out there.
No. She was signing no to him when he was sexually assaulted.
That is messed up, bro. She up here doing all this, bro. She can't talk. That is, imagine that scene. This dude taking advantage of her. Whoa. He gonna say to the judge, you really gonna throw me away? I don't care if the woman is deaf, bro. Why you doing that to her, taking advantage of her? You ain't gotta know sign language to know body language. If you doing that, and she... Bro, get up. You she don't want that. I hope he go to hell. I'm not even lying. Let me go spark my phone up. Ghetto Taco Bell. My bad, but this dude right here is scandalous, though. I'm not even gonna lie.
Please, you will be on.
You give a young kid like that 30 years to life, chances are you're not gonna see that kid again.
With tears in his eyes, Rodriguez yelled profanity, calling the ruling unfair.
That's all you do, throw people away like that.
Yeah, they're gonna throw you away.
Rodriguez has previous arrests for acts of violence, but nothing sexual. His family feels his sentence was a bit extreme.
No, it wasn't.
Don't deserve life. He don't.
Shut up before I cut your hair and make you eat it. What you mean? Oh, he don't deserve life.
Yeah.
With Teladoc Health, this spring is a new beginning of a healthier you. We hope you grow habits that last, no matter what chronic condition.
Yeah, you would say that. You can have this one thing I don't get, bro. Oh, this dude can go ahead and take advantage of 20 women. Rest in peace, another 20 kids. When he passed away at the funeral, they're gonna say, but he was a good guy. Y'all gotta stop with the cap, bro. Stop with the cap. I don't care if you ain't got no crime you ain't never committed in your life. You take advantage of a deaf woman, give him life. What you mean, bro? What do you mean? Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
I believe there's
shut
something
up.
wrong. That they shouldn't have gave him this. There's something wrong that, about things they didn't bring out in court.
You didn't even say nothing. You trying to defend your nigga and you ain't even saying it right. I think it was something wrong on things they didn't bring out in court on Valentine's Day and Christmas. That don't even match. Shut up. Eat your hair. Eat your hair. You're related to him.
Number 4.
Not only that, you could be related to somebody and still support them, but don't be on TV nationally trying to defend somebody else. You know what I'm saying? He's the worst of the worst. Lock him up and throw away the key. Peace. You know what I'm saying? The worst of the worst.
A man from Michigan recently broke down in court after being told he'd be sent to prison for life without the possibility of parole.
Yeah.
This is due to the fact that he abused his girlfriend's 4-year-old son to death, essentially crushing him with his bare hands. The man had previously been found guilty of numerous drug and gun charges, but this is the first one to ever land him in federal prison. Take a look at a clip from his emotional outburst.
I promise you, it ain't nothing. I don't care what nobody say, bro. Oh, boy could have been playing the game, and that little kid right here accidentally unplugged the game while he was live. He could have ate the last candy bar in the refrigerator. Bro could have turned on the bathroom light and woke the man up out of his sleep. The point I'm trying to make is, it's nothing that little boy could have did to make him that mad to where he want to go ahead and it's the thing with you females, bro. I be on you females' heads all the time because I promise it start with y'all. That's your kid, and y'all always let the dude in your house. You love him so much, you try to act like you're blind to the fact of what he doing to your kid and your son. And that's why, to your kid, your son, or your daughter. And that's why I love over the past 3 years. If y'all notice with all these cases where they got the man go ahead and do something to the woman kid, that's not, and 99% of the time, it's never their kid, bro. This dude to go ahead and do something to his girlfriend kid, go ahead and kill the kid or whatever, right? I like now, today, bro, over the past 3 years, they start charging the mom too. You let them in the house, you had to see what was going on, bro. You had to. If you got a boyfriend, watch him. Yes, you got cases with that with females to where the females, you know what I'm saying, you can have, forget the single dad that's having a girlfriend. That's not even the conversation right now. We talking about the single mom that's having a boyfriend. Watch your boyfriend around your kids. Every time he come around you, the kid want to just go in the room and be quiet. The kid never come out. Every time they come around, the kids seem like they just shaking and don't want to speak and talking. Yeah, pay attention. Y'all be... y'all females, bro. Y'all females, man.
Details of the case.
The man accused of abusing a 4-year-old boy.
Yeah.
A boy who died
Yeah.
down as he was charged with murder. Ellis Nelson Ortiz Nieves is now being held in the Kent County Jail without bond.
Yeah.
The first count is called felony murder, life without parole.
The 25-year-old suspect broke down when the charges against him were outlined by a judge today.
They're alleging you murdered one Giovanni Miajes.
Yes, you did.
It is called felony murder. It is a felony.
Mm-hmm.
His adult record includes drugs and gun charges, but he has a juvenile record that goes back 13 years before he even became a teenager. He also has charges of car theft, shoplifting, assault with a weapon, receiving and concealing stolen goods.
They call him a career criminal. And this is what they say. This is why they got programs like 60 Days In. Because it's basically saying you graduate. And they always call you a career criminal. You graduating for the simple fact that you'll start off with little crimes, stealing from the candy store. Fuck stealing candies, now I'm gonna steal cars. You up here beating up your little brother now, you beating up niggas on the street. And then you come to the ultimate crime. It builds and builds and builds and builds. And that's what they're going to say for him. Like, he been a nuisance since he was a youngin'. I feel no kind of emotional nothing for this punk. I don't, bro. I hope he burned. 4-year-old didn't do nothing at all. To you females out there, please watch your boyfriend. And I'm not saying it like that with all boyfriends, but stop thinking it can't happen to you. Because y'all know somebody like that or y'all seen it in y'all city before. I promise you that. This right here, yeah, bro's a buster. A real live buster. And just like all of them, we gonna cry in court. Imagine how that little boy was feeling when you was, you know what I'm saying, doing that to him. And the mama was either at work or at her homegirl house. It's like that every time.
Goods. At the mobile home near Kentwood where Giovanni died, there were numerous stops by Kent County investigators and CPS over the past 4 years. Yesterday, the father of Giovanni's half-siblings told us he had contacted authorities.
Who did you call?
I've called the cops that have been involved. CPS multiple times have been involved. The school was involved.
But nothing rose to the level where courts would step in and remove the children.
Giovanni ain't do nothing. That's my little brother name, too. Call him Junior for sure, but...
Number 3.
His name Giovanni's.
In 2013, a young man was given a life sentence without parole after he was found guilty of taking the life of an older woman, 78-year-old Barbara Olson. Barbara was his great-grandmother who lost her...
I was about to pause it before they said it was his great-grandma. I'm finna go on a rampage like, bro, a 78-year-old woman, all she can do is say, hey, baby, you hungry? Like, she can't do nothing to you, bro, at all. Of course they mean, but you go ahead and brush that off. Like, you old, shut up. That's what I be doing to old people sometimes. Like, you old, shut up. But your grandma, bro, forget your mom. If it wasn't for her, you wouldn't be here because your mama wouldn't be here. What the fuck did she do? When you look at life, bro, it's all patterns to me. That's why I said I stereotype. I don't care how nobody feel about me saying that. I stereotype to the fullest. Like I said, with the little girl, with little Giovanni in the last one, the mama. It's 100,000 women out there who got boyfriends that put their hands on their girlfriend kids. That didn't actually rest in peace, their girlfriend kids. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said it's not about the single dads right now with the girlfriend. It's about the single moms with the boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Because that happens all the time. And then with this case